There was a time when Bruce Lee felt his training had reached its peak, fast, powerful, skilled. But he knew something was missing. He wanted to push beyond technique, beyond strength, beyond limits. So he went where no martial artist had ever thought of training. Deep into the untouched jungle, where nature becomes the ultimate teacher. This journey created moments so powerful that even today, fighters around the world study them for inspiration. Sunrise over mountains. Moment 1, the cliffside balance test. At dawn, Bruce climbed a narrow jungle cliff with no ropes and no support. The path was barely wide enough for a single foot. One slip meant a deadly fall. But this was his goal. At the top, he practiced slow kicks, controlled, precise, flawlessly balanced, even as strong winds tried to push him off the edge. He said, "Balance is not in the body. It begins in the mind." Today, fighters train balance drills inspired by this exact moment. Water wave. Moment 2, the river punches. One afternoon, Bruce stood waist-deep in a roaring river. The strong current pushed against his body, trying to knock him down. Instead of resisting, he relaxed his shoulders, lowered his stance, and began punching the water. Every strike met resistance. Every punch demanded more power than the last. He trained until his arms felt like fire. This technique became legendary. Modern fighters use water resistance training because of Bruce Lee's river moment. Tiger. Moment 3, the standoff with a tiger. It was near dusk when Bruce heard a deep growl behind him. He turned slowly and found himself face to face with a tiger, muscular, wild, unpredictable. Any normal person would run. Bruce didn't move. He stood rooted, controlled his breathing, and focused on the tiger's energy. The beast stared at him, then walked away. He later explained, "If fear controls you, your opponent has already won." Fighters today still study Bruce's calm under pressure. Leaf fluttering in wind. Moment 4, the leaf reaction drill. Bruce created one of his most incredible training moments in the jungle. He would pluck a leaf, throw it into the air, and try to strike it before it touched the ground. But that wasn't the amazing part. He timed his strike so perfectly that he could hit the leaf twice, once on the way up and once on the way down. Modern fighters still attempt this drill, but almost none can match his speed. New moon. Moment 5, the night of pure awareness. One night, Bruce meditated alone under the trees. No light, no noise but insects and distant animals. Suddenly he sensed something, a shift in the air. Without opening his eyes, he tilted his head slightly. A branch fell exactly where he had been sitting. He smiled and whispered, "Awareness is the first weapon of a warrior." Today, Muay Thai, MMA, and Kung Fu fighters talk about this moment as the ultimate lesson in instinct. Dragon. The jungle made him unstoppable. By the time Bruce left the jungle, he wasn't just faster or stronger, he was transformed. His movements carried nature's flow, his strength carried nature's power, and his mind carried nature's wisdom. Those jungle moments weren't just training sessions. They were life-changing experiences that shaped the greatest martial artist in history. Even today, decades later, fighters study these moments to unlock their own potential. Bruce Lee didn't just train in the jungle. He became the jungle. If you want, I can also create. Fire YouTube description. Fire short TikTok/reel version. Fire full video narration script. Just tell me.